Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Anika coming to you with another video in my faith planner. I am excited about this because I'm going into a new month, which is June. And so this month I'm going to be studying on forgiveness. Yes, I am. Last month I was talking about healing, and it brought me to the point of forgiveness. And so I'm studying for the whole month of June. So let's get to planning in my faith planner. Okay, so we are planning for the month of June. And this month, we're going to be studying on forgiveness. And of course, I'm using florals and some other stickers as well. So I chose this scripture, well, this word, not the scripture, but this word forgiveness is because last month I did it on healing, and it was a lot of stuff that I had to heal from. But one thing that came to me was about forgiveness, and I wanted to study more in depth on it. I read somewhere, before I get into that, let me tell you a little bit about forgiveness. And of course, I give you the meaning of forgiveness. Forgiveness is the intentional and voluntary process by which a victim undergoes a change in feelings and attitude, regardless of an offense. It's letting go of negative emotions. And I thought that was really good for forgiveness. And of course, I Googled it, but I just want to give that definition of it. But I read this quote before a long time ago when I was dealing with some family things and trying to, forgive people and move on with my life, because forgiveness is not about them, it's about you. I read this, and I have this on my personal Facebook page, but I sometimes will go back to it. And it says, forgiveness is unlocking the door to set someone free and realizing you were the prisoner. I don't know who actually wrote that. It's unknown, but I thought this was an excellent quote. Forgiveness is unlocking the door to set someone free. So we're thinking that forgiveness is about the other person, but it's not. It's realizing that we were the prisoner. We have to unlock the door because of the unforgiveness that we hold in our heart towards anyone. But the thing is, sometimes people hurt you and you don't know why. It could be intentional or unintentional, but sometimes it's unintentional that you don't know if a person hurt you, or, if that person doesn't know that you hurt them. And my thing is, I always try to figure out why a person is acting different towards me, and sometimes I just can't wonder all the time. If a person is holding something and they can't tell you, then it's not on you, it's on them. Because if you know in your heart that you didn't do anything wrong, then what can you do about it? It's something that they're going to have to deal with. So I had a lot of hurt in my life. And you have too. Everybody have had some type of hurt in their life. So that's why I wanted to come on and do a scripture about unforgiveness. But it's an action or a process. It's always an action and a process to forgiving someone. You just can't say, oh, I forgive you, and then move on. No, it's a process to forgiving someone. You can't, if you say, oh, I forgive you and move on, and really not tell the person why they hurt you, then you're going to constantly feed on that. It's like, you know how when you pick at a sore and you pick at it and it doesn't heal? That's what it is. Unforgiveness is sometimes you're picking at it, you're talking about it, you're talking over, you're telling this person, you're telling that person. That means that you haven't forgiven. And that's why it's important for me to do this, because I realize that some things I keep holding on to, that I have to let go. And it's time for me to let go of the things. So I'm going to write down the things that I have a hard time with. But the main thing is forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself. Loving yourself. Looking in the mirror and say, I forgive you. That person in the mirror needs to be forgiven. So I hope that you got some inspiration and some motivation out of this video. I hope that it will help you and guide you to forgiving whoever it is. As I do this study this month, I am unlocking the prisoner, which is me. So let's do this together. Okay? We can do this. We can beat this. So hope you enjoy.